Troubles, crises, and setbacks are part of life. Your attitude towards them determines the outcomes. We and Amedema Akwaba Aba Adom TV. You may be to the Cranches some emreso. We am doing my video which I'm just saw Apostle Dr. Nite Kotego. We produce about Richmond. My happy birthday, belated though. The end beto, what is bad will happen to you. You only pay. Look, you find out that life is not that easy. Or how near mania or brabum. Now to be a word you say you'll be rejected. Na say enyan towa and think of that. Prepare yourself to meet your days of trouble and disaster. But why is it difficult for many of us to get over it, to get over our mistakes, to get over the betrayals? Meka say obi anywhere in the year, and empo say obi eye wa yakaka de, and empo so obi efa yo sakasaka, or the ade ya wo, aden ye mu yenkon emfiri ho enko. Minim ni awo dwene ho de, na minim nipa bebre a se wo fa de yadem. Won se sifom woyam fom so ana abrabɔ ne won ni yie eba no abrabɔ mu wadwuma mu woni ankrankran kita hodie mu titire awade mu ni empo ne amofre no relationship no na ato en se wode twa asu na da bia wo bɔ kan tete nyoma na esiye no emfoni wo adwene po so na wodi yaw ade nti nipa bebre entimi emmu kompo emmo onimu enko onim. You made a mistake at work. You made a mistake when you were talking with someone. You made a mistake when you didn't handle opportunity very right. You did akwenya bi mao. Now you am from so ankra ne yie nti aya ne se efri wonsa. O fati mo pobi se o pobi aware no. Won ne tren wi wa say yie be ko fa de enye no enu ho. Enempo wo siu tipo se me pobi aware na ato adwendwene. Oh, ebi pita say obi ma project bi se adwuma bi na yo na wo ye no plans a wofa nyina ya pepepe so ye na ankosi na empo etimi ba ne se ufa timopo bi ana usigina bi efa sikasem ho afa kwa afa so be yuso mre na wo ye na ankoyie ebetimi ba ne se wo de wo do hye obi akomamu se onkura wo do ma make a priest lani ade won esre wo de wo do mbo obi na ene aye edu nyanwa ana eduru a enwuro o wanumu ye boso a se Mpensenpensenmu aseme ye bebre. We struggle to free ourselves from the painful memories of our past. How do we solve this problem? Kwambeso ena betimi afa so aka say de aba no enko enye hwe hwe before Yesu Kristo suban bi. He never repeated the history. He just looked forward to the future. Obe wiase no na ne bebre koso enye say Ghana ampo de yamfa say ne me koso ye ba ye de na say pa adebonyefo timodinfo kakabinsam sabi adutufo ne ade abu wiase afa na nyina wa mejina nka say na me papa wodi wonu mama me na ma ba wiase a wiase atata pansam na dabi wan kasa o ka semba akopɛ. He looked into the future and say, seek ye first the kingdom of God. The kind of Christ said, repent. Sisamadjine. Na pe ewiase esoro hinemu kane. He never played back the history. He looked forward to the future. So ujina nia anko yemu na oto ayampia na sabe wo kakai ena me nana ena mame ena simesi wo kaka emfa anu ye bamba. Enu nya duro. Enu ye oya na abufu aduro ena ebeso awo. Enipa ububra ka hu se wanim na wokɔ na won sanko achi de aba na enya barada ojawa wade o ma won si form anko ye enya hwe enya barada. Just set new goals, new realistic goals, and move towards them. Redirect your energy from focusing on the past and focus on what you can do better for your life in the coming years. Redirect your energy by not focusing on the past, but looking forward for what you can do better. Ebia na ware go na ba ye de na wo yo ye wo soso ana wanyo ana de na wanhwe mu anye ne yie na ma egu ye entran ka se emema nyina anye na de me ni agyae me mo ha me ye wate agya ba kampedu oye Richmond oye Weber oye me kama kan se Adom TV mante de ye na o ka se emema nyina te sa oboa emema bi wo ha wo ye emfa tete nsem no nto ene ensam edin. Don't define your tomorrow by your past experiences. Just allow them to become lesson notes to make you take steps towards creating new realistic goals for a better future. We need to be here for Jesus subano. Wa me kan chen kofo nim na de boyefo na moye say dabi or say eja na me kan say repent and seek ye first the kingdom. O kan ye say na dan kwamba wan ka de etwa mu no. Man ye osuban ana meja wo onyame nhye wodne na eya wadwene wokyena ene enne ho ese se wode enura be yetimo pasem aka wo history seek your glory in the future me da se se onyame rehwe me mo me fan chia kese ne nyame mpa bo nkoma enkrofo o show masene Adom TV production team camera sound MCR four managers any obi a o show masene medwuma bi ba ofie bia na me kan se onyame nhira mu nyinara wa onyame rehwe me de nyame kan se wone onyame entina.
Wow, medase. O share live on Adom TV a brand new week and ya TSC Musa and seminar brewo. Now if you weekend a basiana bibre na koso the sefata salt in the brema kwano near the about Pablo Ima Bernard Paddy Butcher producers Kejuana Kasani Erica Siedu Bwede was ya besha sentempa so na kwambia so no yako ye nimo na ya bani say na ye games out of course weekend e ma hu kakra e hu feel se na niema esi eko yeah. Na ye kono no na kwambia so no in the EPL matches eba so a na nye easy na akopie mu ewo Chelsea for akachi atims there was a beautiful win for Chelsea pa enya some ketwa. Now on our screen this year there na EPL results no esi eko ye na official La Liga results no esi eko ye but before I ever heard no director Simit match highlights na if you heard the other results eko so in the EPL and La Liga yembo ne back to back na for you heard results no. Right, and so in the EPL and La Liga, the big games that cost so I don't know Atletico de Madrid and so you know Barça and Atletico Abreu or after so Real Madrid and no Real Madrid na okokotwa so you know things I know you dey empire. Beko hona ko board drag against Celta de Vigo, but in the EPL Bournemouth officials say about Fulham and Leeds and so Tottenham ball no come you know team back. Arsenal winning 2-0 over West Ham, United winning 2-0 over Sunderland and facing Chelsea and late to beat Liverpool by 2-1. Now, OBPM1 say Kwambia Sono, Man City away to Brentford, Bonabako, Brighton and Wolves 1-1, and a Newcastle winning 2-0 over Northernham. Northernham for so brave. Everton, about Crystal Palace on first defeat of the season. No, Aston Villa, and so about Burnley by 2-1. Now, Yankwani Nafi Sane La Liga and Society Osasuna, boy tough by 2-1 of Oviedo. After that impressive win by Fiebe Jish and home, you know, Levante the ball to Girona, about Valencia by 2-1, and Athletic Club Bilbao, about Mallorca, and so by 2-1. Into you to Musa, yes. We can now know what the Real Madrid winning 3-1. Now Alaves about Elche by 3-1, and Sevilla. Hi. Nombasa Pobasa kan naima basa timu ayabako. Hey, you see who? Bonama. Hey, basa bro. Basa bre. I'm laughing like killer. Espanyol. Real Betis born 2-1. Sociedad losing to Rayo Vallecano. Celta de Vigo and Atletico Madrid ebo 1-1. Now, you're at table no in the EPL. Now, you're at Twaso. How this is it? On top of the table, Arsenal 16 points, Liverpool second, 15, 1 point on the Liverpool term. After Liverpool losing to Chelsea, Tottenham Toshman 14 and Bournemouth Toshman 9 14 points. City fifth with 13. The rest of the teams at 12 also United it also do with 10 points. The United chapter 10 verse 10. Now, Yanko La Liga, on top of the table, Real Madrid on top with 21. Barca etos minu 19 enti yamwa sama Hey, 2 points na bedemu barriers ano. VR Tosun and 16 and Betis Tosun 9 or 15. Yes, Atletico Tosunum or 13 and I had my Akasugu as your a big game in Italy. Now Juventus ni AC Milan obiant me for one to the young quantum Bobo 90 minutes obian shibi. Napoli ebo Genoa by 2-1. Eti the Corso and so ever Italy kakra yade aba and so and no na yankuenim. Now you share the Black Stars of Ghana this week. You share him set training Beshasio Morocco ahead of that game against Central African Republic. And when some name Chemune Hawa, City and Henry Asante Chum, no aye Kasama former the Ghana Football Association Eboemo.
The decision almost taken is a better say a back campo Morocco.
As Semper
Than say on the bunker. Now say free. Ako. It is a Obada Sohano. Omuna Ebishia Morocco. We be a Juada and ready. Na a maintaining in Abeka and Sao Casablanca. But in this one, we need matches meaning to an amount of I mean, game approach, attitude of players, mentality of players. You need to have your right focus on. Mentality also must be on point. Aside that, the new getting administrative arrangements, normally people don't talk about it, but factors affect performance. In the technical team, that's why administrative team just to ensure that they are for the team to thrive and for the team to survive. Matches we know that it wouldn't be easy. In the air nothing at stake, but we are very much aware of that. In Central African Republic war a lot of quality to header, but there's also area so if say a time called World Cup and the players know that they are able to be connected too much is not we are not going into the game thinking so we need back on no, we are thinking of ourselves. Yeah, that's all in order to maintain that position.
Well, Henry Asante Chum Kasama, the Ghana Football Association, Wednesday at 4 p.m. Ghana versus Central African Republic. Then the last game will be against Comoros. Comoros for sending a minimum now. No send no share AFCON. Man, ko ide monotino. Ebedu na yanya 3 points for Central African Republic. We will need just a point against Comoros at home to qualify for the national project in Mexico, USA, and Canada. Now, ya can say you see Kim. Over the weekend, pra etisimu, Inyaki Williams akopra, Thomas Brandon Asante, and Ebesha 9 na ya hwesane e honsam so ebesi akọ. But Yama Kudus Nkasa Kakrebi na Feyento aso Kudus Mohammed ahead of a game against Central African Republic and now Feyinsono Comoros.
Yeah, 100%, before the international break. So now the full focus is going to represent our country. As an attacker, it boosts a lot of your confidence to score, but it's going to be tough shadow, good points to fight for. So it's a big step towards the right direction.
Kudus Mohammed Nensamwa or the 2 Jano. So players now start here arrive in Morocco. Bomb we ano na fe o Matias mu arrive kakra e wo Morocco e hwe bit me akoye nom omo I ready for Central African Republic. Now ya can say the Black Starlets of Ghana ejina mo na so bo adwuma. The qualification for AFCON was important in Tienano, but the final against Ivory Coast thing. And I bought draw in regulation time on penalties. So and of course we na kiki Ivory Coast just home for 3 o ma hyen ama ya wini sreba yetimi anyi gold no e was that tournament no ya wafu zone B under 17 boys championship enti e bebo right na ba so ye hwe say AFCON e beba so na yetimi akọ adwuma na 17 AFCON now ATSD ni aprebia emfati ye hwe se kwan bia so betima akọ adwuma na bibia so atimi akọ eye Prosperity Ogumo head coach my team no ese kwan bia so dani age so matimi ayade atosuminu e tournament nase but yenhwim fio ne kopie mu wo the Ghanaian Premier League more over the weekend e baso den and House of Folk e chase on Friday only be United they was 0-0 still unbeaten e was season nimo right yemmongre mu na yehwe Didi Dramani ono your head coach Edema House of Folk Didi Dramani yes Okasaye after that draw against Bechem United no.
So I think that there were 2 halves of challenges. They started so well, and then we took over The first half, we controlled, greater part of the first half. We opened up the spaces. We controlled the tempo, and then we had the best spaces to exploit. But yes, we still needed a clinical move in terms of opening and creating the chances and then making the goals. But I think that it's still good to still keep a very tight mode in terms of our clean sheet records. And I'll continue to say that there will be difficult games. The pitch is very good terrain. There are games, especially playing against teams that don't have points. They are playing at home. They are a very formidable side at home. They rarely lose games here, and so you want to break them. And you can understand that you need something more extra. You need a strong mentality that I earlier
right,
spoke
and so yes. As of folks, 0-0 against Bichem United, and so I draw Blacks na fie Emma Gold Stars ko born Kabakwa. Went to me auntie, and wow, All Blacks come home. Now on Sunday, Kumasi Sunday could back to their favorite grounds, Kumasi Baba Sports Stadium. Now more somebody win and a bet Tiano. So Heart of Lions, league leaders, Akwache draw. Baba Nyara Karim Zito and the head coach Jima Kotoko Karim say he's building a team. That's Kakaka, a 0-0, a yet chance Kombeluzu Ofie. Karim Zito nie.
We are building a team. If you are building a team, you pass through the process. And you get them preparing to reach there. I'm very happy with the way we played. We were able to create some few chances, but the word luck eluded us. And it is part of the game. After doing everything and you don't succeed, you might attribute it to an element of luck. So I see today that the element of luck deprived from beating Heart of Lions. But it was a competitive game, seriously. They played, we played. We were able, you see our good was somewhere on holiday. But I'm happy with the way we played, creating the chances. But it tells me, it also gives me.
Right, Coach Bashir Hayford is also now head coach at the Heart of Lions. Bash also our league leader. Still, I just rubber, so it was a good draw for them. Then somebody two drafts after the game.
Rightly said, it was a tough game anyway, because Nkawkaw wanted to take the maximum point. We also wanted the maximum point. And so it was a tough game. But at the end of it all, I think everybody is satisfied with the 1 point that we got. Some couple of chances that they shouldn't have done it, but that is football. You make mistakes and they capitalize on that and punish you. When the other side also make a mistake, you capitalize and punish them. Now, it was a ding-dong battle, very hard-fought battle, and we splitted the point. So it's okay for me.
Right, Bashir said it's okay for me. Okay, so I was Young Apostles away to 11 Wonders. So 1-0. Brekum Chelsea, we need 2-0 over Bashake Holy Stars. Some test near Adriana Diano, Randolph in Shoto and Eberhani about in Medema about Nations by 2-1. Dreams and Vision by 1-1. Hohoi Ebo Karela by 4-1. And Tikasha Sosa Efa and Mame. And Nkawkaw United, second win, back to back. Yes, as I said by Yentija and Tukoswana or Dansoman Randolph Park. Home no Okwa san wini na no against Wafa 3 points Oma san ba be wini e wo efiet ye the next game say Okwa betimi wini akoso a and aban beba afi aban so oba premier etimo kan hye so sa emfa emmame ye be gina so ne de si Bernard Padibotwe and of course Pablo Aima omi me producers ya na wakai de nankasa kan kejwane ho Erica Siedu Body Bra Bismarck and sister Ophelia me jemu di amamo na akoye dwoda patupa
Yada sepa kwesi se also abudu sama brain yada
me da say still feel tutorials ama je backdoor ayi na mura ho nya sam ketwa me da say pada na say ba me why
wa sama samu nyina mo ye adwuma baako competitor no difference no ye ba bia mo wo location it say anka mo ni nkomo sa tini nyina ye radio for 97.1 And I see more about Adom TV, bedroom health tips. So now what you mo ye babe kasafa spondylosis brofutitri. Nenso minim say. Now what you nkwana wie no. Na what you see. Fasedama endpoint homeopathic clinic. on mother Roma and it to me a dim come say him the phone or more a casayenche 5 minutes now while being so busy at the Drada a day equasi fiada 5 minutes be a near Adom TV bedroom. The name menya choir by Dr. Duboatin ho covered by Nada Romanti in the Edim Comway. Or say Nkasam fast spondylosis. Now what you mo. Tia kono ho near twaso. Dog Yamakwaba. Major so. Yada semrani adaje. Na the buffalo mode spondylosis.
Yes.
I don't know what you mo ye kasafa.
That's right.
A condition be ya. Ye
kasa spondylosis ya. Na it has to do with the spine. Enipa de seni ye chiri bremu. Na ye kasa spine no a eno na mani pada seni so benante so beda so begina so be obetena se eno ne boa ema ni pada seni no utimi ye saade ni nyina sa spine no aso so ne boa se bibi efe ne se o nervous system no ye ka se nervous system and na the central part of the nervous system and the spine no e connect ema bibi e be kan se peripheral nerves. And no, Van Sabia, one nam na wetie bibi so, wo don sa so bibi mu a, a connected information no is connected to or spinal cord no. Na spinal cord na liaise information in the ama wadwene. Na adwene interpret, adwene no ascend the signal and the ama the part na call a contact with the body no. Na ascend e in fact, o spinal cord na the nipa da sani bia no. Without the spinal cord, wo nipa da sani no, untimi nye obia. In fact, asem kura no wonte obi betima ja na egu no ho a wonte hwe ne nko because the spinal cord no e problem. Nti e ka say spondylosis na medical term na just say ye be ka say degenerative and not a degeneration of the spinal cord. Na just say wear and tear. So we chi bremo no from we chi bremo no so start from okon achi eba wo pan achi. Okay. Sa line na dam ni nyina. Na sa line na dam na e fa na spine no say ewewe you can say degenerative now, that's a tree, no, because every and never can say wear and tear. What I say, it be our year, now it be either and then because when you be, I can say spondylosis. Now, spondylosis, you know, you want hold me and son. Into a children, one warning in from a coin chibesi or perch, you know. Your areas and name and son, your party, a walk home. I can say cervical. And your party, what the middle part of the spine, I can say thoracic. And your walk panchi, a yawsisi, and Kazanzano, and also so you can say lumbar. And intino say, a wiano ba or coinchia. A yaw con, a one I will know, a one problem one, but can say when you be a can say cervical spondylosis. Okay. And I say, we are about the middle part of the spine. Obako you be scan, you catches when you be a friend and say thoracic spondylosis. So we are so bad or pechi, a UCC 101. Near cast when you be a friend say lumbar spondylosis. And intino, your cast spondylosis na say na etie, just a we a benny padaseni, quantinoa about pechi, and your backers when you be a can say spondylosis. And in our training, winning comma. Yeah, wani, and then I may wani. Now, what's no yahre say we any bar, a clan ben and memusa ba, and now why any bit manyas I will be any be. You better talk to an the courses in Nina. End point to me, particularly, idea be how be a. You go so ye free scanning for fertility, or bar when young menses or bar or neighbor may see an insuring in us and the cheap abba, or bar and the menses and may ye, or bar scanning free lab or no air 300 cities. Sana be may be organs on 10 organs any more pie me no. What Chairman Sana Johnson Abba, none of them Mushino, now in Sufite Frimuba, no more jadi actually, the Bema we no, Nayasi and also so bar, scan no, e free and allow near 300 Ghana cities. Number Yakasa with my friend, a 0244 0244 86 70 68 0244 86 70 68.
Yada say Dr. Duboatin out in Canonti, Ochana, Brea, no Asaka, Honia Toa, spondylosis, so a chair, who do me and Santi depends on baby and your warner. Not just say at was Ochana, can your home, Brea, ever tosso. Yada say, Adom TV, bedroom Jumadino, a so umbre, and what that genti, Yada say, Pa, so guso, a share health tips, and on our watch you. yɛn nkɔmmɔ no yɛ spondylosis enti megidi ye pa sɛ enne de wa mana mpa ho ɔkyena brekro no a simenum ne ato asa nkɔmmɔ no ɛso yɛmfa sedama ya boafo ɛbɔ yɛ chidom endpoint homeopathic clinic wɔn mu ntie ɛna dwumadi yi ɛba yɛntu mi kɛ sɛ bɛma wo hwɛ me kɔkyɛke prostate no sɛsie sɛ infections nso ɛna ha wadua yɛnkɔ endpoint hɔ na ɔmmoa yɛntu infection na so mfiri hɔ ma yɛnkyɛke awudie no mu nso 0244 8670 68 0244 867068 Dr. George Esiama Jr. free C4C liver specialist abano pay adwada bia de nyame ye yadomo a yehu ne ha na ono ye adi enkomo ne ye behwe ekwan a liver no etimi eboa ye wa pomuden ensemu dog ye mo akwa be
ye ne ase
bia aboko de
oba de adaroma
de nyame ase papa ehwe de liver no ye woni pedua ne mu
yo se bia ebeda ase na ye chia ohwefo bia na no pay na ya hye nipa nkran se ne tie bia no se ne yare ne tie bia no the edika no yare healing start free adwene mu nti wo saike wa adwene se oho atowa na body no so coordinate yeguso aye body ro e fa ye brebo no ho de nti ama ye de ro na kosoro kese pa ne se ehwehwem bebre ama ye hu and even in our facilities no ye hu se yare ye ischemic stroke na che se moja ntimi nkwa adwene mu problem with akomano diabetes arthritis asthma any condition bia e woni peduane mu no brebo no edi mu akoten when it comes to treatment plan and nti yegusu bodero and afi kra no ye nuane ayedi ye lifestyle ahodro and chemicals ahodro wo wiem a ekoye mu nyina no and nti ne ye bohu de ro na ye di edro wan waso a ye friend Liverton abadwa so a ekenya brebo no ema ne di ejuma nti ye hu de ro na yegusu a ye bo anope nanti ye besere se obenya mre na wetie na wosua ade na amaye hu de betimi ayabo apomode papa
nti ye ne ye hwe
yes ye person na ye hwe major thing about cerebral ischemia so if you can cerebral ischemia de kan nyina se cerebrum ye brain and adwene no na ischemia it's a lack of blood supply nti adwene na lack moja no then sunsanso na edibre ni pedua no me pa chaw adwen no the command center of the body say adwen no ama commander spine pick it up my nerves sensory nerves any motor nerves enkenyan ma wonte say ade ye hye ma wonte say wabrempo ma wonte say wo say wutimi kasampo eniti adwen no wo hemisphere nti chemu bebre a ni nyina hia moja but say lack blood supply na part ni role was say play adwene part was say play no intimi play ni ye nti ade nsusan so beto ni pedua no so in fact ya hwehwe mehu say your risk factors enyoma bi a ekotwetwe problem ma adwene intimi nyamoja de edi kan no kesiye bebre lifestyle factors the pacho you put on excess body weight de etiene say yenya tissues foforo no so hia moja nti ye ma akoma no bon tentem pumping a lot of blood so that tissue nyina benya moja se basa akoma no pressure no kosoro a akoma no ba ebo no edi moja na enante moja no say blood vessels so was special endothelial tissues bi omo a eboa se na be ya moja no emmoba apo enso se sa tissue no moja na pim blood vessels ni bebrea na say tissues nti entimi control how yesi emma moja no yetin nenante to bon se moja no yetik te se koko ebasa moja ntimi flow ye enkwa adwen ni mu adwen no so lack blood supply no ye wo enim ha no ye free be prefrontal cortex and then they are responsible for common sense nti o here public space onka se obe ro ho sebi because of that prefrontal cortex no it is a lack that blood supply to this part of the brain ma wo ye onioma sebi eye hija kakra your part of the brain no so I friend no hippocampus yen aye ko school sua ade be brain no etro exams no unhia that part of the brain no and no na responsible for short term memory usua ade a obekai enti moja ntumi nko ho ye affect o memory no ema confusion e build up enti usua ade sisi enche na refi your part bi so your friend the bronchus area Sa area no responsible for your speech. Inti senia okasa meti ase na me so makabi no that area no na responsible for that. Inti ono so lack supplier. Obo say o speech no be sled. Ontimi nkasa na se be okasa no insisi so bebre. Ye which is also another serious thing. Itimede problem kese power adwene mu eba. Inti major thing ni eye kese insanum bebre. And excessive smoking. Yeah, file illicit drug. Yeah, why you panier near smoking excessively. No need so such problems. And in niania hodra idea containing a lot of saturated fat. Fat be brea and break it down easily, no. And also your how brain. But your medical risk factors so say ya rebi or my underlying condition. And no to me come a problem of adrenal eba. Ba ko edima kwetsepa high blood pressure. Ya church mu say blood vessels no say inti moja antimi circulate the tosu biom so high blood cholesterol ana the friend hyperlipidemia no pacho liver no produce cholesterol but ebeye excess when ipedua mu a etimi essay blood vessels ni biom ema wunya the friend atherosclerosis na che say blood vessels no covered with a lot of fat and plaque no nti a block blood vessels ma moja ntumi nkwa adwene mu ye which is also another major cause another diabetes ma small blood vessels no essay esi che no ho odin nti echichiri moja na essay blood vessels no so nti ema moja ntumi inflow ye woni pedua ne mu ebi so wo ho no mu a na ode no ensanom essay brebo na brebo no ntumi produce special nitric oxide mbie blood vessels ne mu ema no so ema moja enko freely ana empo no ode no say infections ahodo bebre ya body gonorrhea syphilis chlamydia genital wart ni nyina no ebeye chronic na chese kranko woni pedua ne mu a ema problem ye friend stasis build up stasis building up lead to turbulence nipedua no moja bia ewo mu no ewa ahoden a edenante your red blood cells say etumri kantentem pa esanse no na containing oxygen any special nutrients a feed adwene no say adwene no lack blood supply within 5 minutes neurons ana say nkwam a wa adwene mu emayetimi coordinate ye nyoman start say ewu esanse they rely on the oxygen into your red blood cells say nantentem kwa adwene mu every one more was all white blood cells and also so eboa to fight infections no so almost speed no so yentem ansana yenya a platelet and also so boa ema moja enye lost woni pedua ne mu ansa yenya plasma ensure ewo moja ne mu enti say infection ba na esesa wo blood flow no a etimi ma oxygen na wo say no dodo no kwa adwen ne mu esote ebasa adwen no so lack blood supply sene ye kan nerves no start say omuwu na de ohawaba ohaw ni bi ni say ye wa akola foforo na say ekomode na ontumi nka say ekomode nti ya na osu enti na wo ye ni pedua no so if you omu hia nutrients omu hia moja enti say ono so hia moja na osu ni so ni say na ma wonsa na 83 ebi wo hokra na wonya tremor wo ho na nsa na start say eno a epopo ka kire wo say akola na ye enti na ekomode no nti onye aduane ndi ti obo wonkae
woni achi de no so sa ho no woni achi popo
the same thing yes so when you enough blood if you walk around when you achieve it me stress and now say be the way I would die no what block supply of blood to certain areas to me see it is all like here this is symptoms are when you if you walk around when you know unya good supply of blood to those areas abema retina no ne cornea na good enti unya the friend diplopia vision ni be double ade ba ku bo wonza ohunu ni enu ebi wo hokra na aye bled ebi kra ho na speech no aye sled o kasa insist so o ye be ma kra etimi affect wa ho odin senia o be ma no timi sorry say be facha me anope etimi sa na your grade 1 grade 2 grade 3 erection grade 4 e pa cha o de any to say unya good blood circulation na untimi nya sa o ye oba kra wa think a wo de kon ho ka fo ho no so kra no kofom ti abribia no complain say mood ni mu nya ready because ni nyina no ye oxygen moja nutrient moja no say ntimi ndi afusane ye a onya problem we obi de constipation Mpacho was say moja to me call intestine, small and large intestine, ni ne boa digestion. Ne ma waste no sumi ba bonting. So wunya ne sa and also how. Moja to me call kidneys ni mu ya it ma kidney problem. So. These are the major thing ischemia the brain pediano. Until you born the rule. Say 1 to 1 or more with some of these symptoms are aiding home commander. It may lead to stroke. CVA, cerebrovascular accident. It be a transient ischemic attack. Naturally, say in the early stages, a mild stroke, but a con anymore, it in a severe and as a chronic stroke. Naturally, say part of the brain be created to mean hemorrhagic stroke. A bit to me take a pie, ne sonny go a dream. Now moja sonny go a dream. Imagine all these stress, but Tony Pedianus were or body need to mean your mabbe brain. Now when you have me pleasure on side back or edge jojo. Utia you can now on your quadriplegia. On some you know, on 9 million ajuju, no ababeka and pim. Okay. Ti ye bon with the ro, a bon with the ro say, moja ni bedi if we sunny ye when you pay anymore. I was a command to the bossy ejuma. A command better to the bossy ejuma, I was so young moja crojing. Moja crojing me ba command moi, a fabre bonum, and ti Kenya or brebuano, na brebuan in Timojano. Na moja into me kwa command me, na breboya be moon produces iron and nitric oxide, ye do won't come on. Then be blood vessels, no moja into me flow ye. Your best say baby I will be able to see for see or ye live out on promo no so goes where ye juma or friend number ya, baby I will be at the bro. C4C liver specialist hospital. I do need all over Ghana and Europe. Number near 050 00 40 331 050 00 40 331 and I say 050 00 40 328 050 00 40 328. Send your Adom TV afraid. Na yendi nkomo na live Tony and Farm Roads. C4C liver specialist. Ye giendo ni di treatment plans ni di. Ntina abribi eka se once treated forever treated. Anope yedo bibi ase.
Yes, yeah, that's Dr. George Siamba Jr. from C4C liver specialist. Yam komra pe etwaso. Das Ramete yanchiamu yama makaba ko. Maninsu. Nene gana kira se isi abadia kadina shimani ka aha meeting Alessandra heme ametiwa juwe ngami Adom entertainment ame ya Ghana for chemo.
When you start sending where the jayo or your guy sister Sandy be a guy
Ghana's entertainment perfect and kwada mame 2 times a guy na bomb camera department. That's bombi simon Kawi I want to Makura or the Karan Kamamba, but by popular demand, Quabon to Bia near Body, Sister Sandy were here, Sister Sandy, my catchers are some one team free me ho. Namu who me pager, debunk the remorse. Yabe some so dear Pinana, air so. Ansa na no me hu se enkwala totofi bia omo enan kranye from epese omo show disrespect kwala wonan nye from ugusoria Shatawale ebo bandana from Ghana yet free won fie mu a na is abaye na uswa but you think you have the gas. So because national television, so now I don't blame you. Me blame you on more to suffer. It's about time. I hope I say we can wale summer. What's sending you moko few age mo? The Abeka no one who say, hey, menka na ma menka. Because as a brand, I'm sorry, I'm somebody in me from Charles Niama with no. No one quotes na honum. Your wig is so bosomo walk come a yase. Epesa uye ya Shatawale. Na yesa sister ne ka sejai. Because him ka 1 week ya do ba 2 power so ani me achi side AMB. Ya ni abre. Back in 2013 ya ko go first. No buy a bandana from Ghana almost at pugu boy na so enye. Nti no sad disrespect yo we ain't tolerating no shit, you know what I'm saying? Na yankwa ensem no so because oko social ankofo pii wo fake account
na de bia meka se wuntimi ngyina obi animo ho enka asem nche na you are such a coward se wuntimi mmegyina obi anim se tena ade we ya we but once we asen so wa we yes I say wo wonye amo penkrofo na pretend ye o manim wanwa na o moye o ho say Kristo obo mo net ne nsanifa so true names no mo mpe obi o ka no kre press obi a fake account ade achia na odidi president atem ade achia na odidi musicians atem odidi sa kwode atem na yeah these were some of the tweets by the said fake account. Now me say me bon pay say nyame be expose obia wo she fake account to be echi me bon pay pass nyame be yimu nyina moto 11 because obi o wa say ya reclaim jan yeah ding nti sa nyama na ntimi be obi won so a wo mere ti wo trotro sa mentally u break no hwene ma otroe I live to die for the divine authority na say fake account na chira what na si owo mu enkwam o bim. Yes or no, your Stonebwoy supporter. Good. These are some of the tweets. Was it see nonsense when Will Shatawale and his fools, I beg your pardon, I didn't be sensible for a reason? Oguso, no trotro, no atage. Was a sa kwadi sebi we gimme. Yes, I cry trotro, maybe. Nidin your last mate boy. And the big question another be a bisane say, who is this person? Adia chibi ani ebisasa na hwan na ehye behind account yi. You see, so when you coward aya agina ni pa anim fa wa account tro. What tro ye na no Twitter space. Omo ye omo nieme wo Twitter space ho. Omakwa live omuguso. I was about to decide this account last made boy no ebe mu bi. Na obe mu no shockingly. Guess who? Take a crabby bra. Na her one year, or she behind her account, Nechi.
From which particular account? Because you mentioned Vaughn, the Vaughn, and somebody else. From which account?
What do you call it?
Last minute,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay, so that is where I agree with you that I said that it's a possibility that Stonebwoy owns that and operate that account. That's the first possibility. Do you agree with me? It could be that Stonebwoy created that account.
No, I don't agree with you because when I heard the voice when Stonebwoy was talking, the actual voice was different.
No, but if you hear that voice through that account and you're telling me that there's no possibility that he owns and operates.
Love, seriously, do you know that you sound you sound like Stonebwoy a little bit? Do you know that?
No, I don't sound like Stonebwoy. No,
I don't.
Well, then, maybe some question. Maybe some question.
You know, right now my cousin was asking me if Stonebwoy was talking. I said, no, that's not Stonebwoy.
Hey, that will control that wedding, boy. Hey,
okay,
you sound like Stonebwoy.
Okay, so Miss Morningstar, I don't believe that those tweets that is coming from the account is coming from Stonebwoy. Right?
Yes.
On the other hand, I believe that as at that time, Stonebwoy used that person's account, whether he logged in or he was with that person, and he talked through the account. Do you agree with that?
I don't know because I get confused.
Maybe as at that. No. But you heard the voice through that account.
But when the man himself was talking, I was confused. I was like, oh.
Where Nigerian woman comes a beat number. Jum. They say, you know, once a netizens, extra voice na, a bed joining, a Twitter space, you know, a boy, son and netizens second, social in-laws with Shara, a boy, and a obi so crack can space, and so honum say, what would you meet you? Nipan free swan aboy so join here. When na quite as a me log a free account mu na me log in. Hey. But on sa baby am gina me call praise be ya. Presbyterian asafo ya bo me so ahye me confirmation wo me. And opedi maybe say when na wugini die. na wo rattle e de mame minim de ekoso minim ho hwe it is saying na akoye because I think this person has been a staunch supporter of Stonebwoy our tag ni ade you know abusua meto amamo wahu obi na bo onyo masemo we empenipa unipa na eba ne wasa ti meto mamo na moa meba comment section ho ya mo mekeka no meba aba betro ye twen se efo eye bim ono ankasa beba mmɔntene so obeji atum se obeba bechi onzo onde aba nse encha ade mo ya ade se bia mo ncho baba bechi msisi ye na wo ye wo abeji atum se ye wo a mo dwen no se wo de abusia ye nto aso e why ye nto aso Shase papa bia bonyom this is gospel sunyame ojinyame di abonsenku abone de wudu adum kumase papa nyinyame aye fina komemu na obi pese o disrespect maka jo say me no ba bia me gina no ya akwala we industry mu na pese o disrespect penny a o pave way we ain't gonna tolerate that. It may be so bizarre, Papa Bear. See a new way, Brandy and Cassim Bitiba. I said, and you know, they want to buy Yaki. What will Yaki? Who better to buy Yaki? Madam, be said, Mr. Titia, but say Babu Yaki. What I said, Babu, no money for Yaki. Open your main class and pass. Yeah, bro. But you're getting from now to say, oh, Cherry Dicakaiti. I mean, some no, me go me free no waka road na dancer say okromu ama me ba cho me say ode ho nse ba wo kan say na make up me ba cho me kan say ba cho wo say Bible say my no your friend says wo say boni nyina hini eni sikape wan ka say papa nyina hini eni sikape e wo babu mi fa opanyi me ka le kura chiro we nti na wo ball ayi yansenku. And big shouts to Hello for no me rewo se papa obo nyom o say tana pese mo bonyom no because pese nkofo who bra no was talking to because no gina phone so nti bia wo mehu ade a mi pengina wo hu de meje no papa ya obo gospel ya ukura na mo ma me bre wa adwuma mu adwuma mo ma me bre pa because ade a chi woni di unka bi nhye na mo frefre me meka bibi wo wie sisi e bre be fa na frɛ me wo be ka ade sisi e me nkɔ no watwa me message no wa WhatsApp me same onze nipa ho o kasa bibiri ya na we ya yem from so ka de nka fa ni die ma papa ni mpo se wo fa ni mpo se na no mo yes wa bo waso se na no mo bo mo waso se kwa mo se wa twibuti na msinti mo ma same mo life papa life mo ma life mo ma ne no ese ba same radio so na o papa ni mpo sabi utimi tu fon ma no tu bi ma ne de same hwe bibi ye na mumu ade o enkwala mumu ade o ka papa ya mo gospel papa ne da hoyi a mebo pave way a gese nka mwetimi abobi eti gospel for mo me hwe mo ma be condemn gospel for no me hwe obi a obetimi aye bold aba abonti abeka se oh wanye ni ye maybe so I want say nipa nso de obi and the react bia de o kan so bia nkoye same de na dia brother same nso so etutu bi man ba se ni aka se papa na ya cake enu nti na wo bo sei na ebe hia na che nyame ni hire nipa nyame nge nipa nyame eni hire nipa nyame na mani pa yo de fo nti ka nipa no asem a ka de ebe di kura be boye ti mesrawo menua ene kura de ka honhom kan se fa phone test me ma ene me ni mood ni wate we yes de obi pia obi a say test sister Sandy test no ti honhom na jai ento aso we say we ti papa na nyumba nyuma papa ya bo agu ai na obetufu ama na reduce Awosia gume na wotie nwom na wo yam nhye wo ho nwom ankofo ya bo wotie ne nnekwa honhom edi achi mu die mu ha frama de nenam dua so hu e buti pa ne papa ya yanko obi su chema dancers bi yira yanko honom we wotie we wukunya maami kra de sen yay miraculous me ana oh mami one Joyce blessing ba ku bia tumu awa muntie nwom papa what na me were concerned. There was a time and I make her say on say there is time for everything. Bible cracker seasons. It's a baby bana chema. There was a time associate no so na 2000 and hwan and they call akwai minue the watermelon and they buy ne be see dancers. They say our dancers era. So na brebi can some fresh boy what die within so come but they will came in more ha because be sansem be said DWP where he or my and then they and you go on page or more you're going oh page or more them buy a cry to me a video nani pata take na save sister 30,000 you go home but my save it no they are there unless you don't look for them that's so so be said bisa near maybe Tiangwa kasa bebre ebi ni o kasa kwahebra
especially DWP yantem nka bio maton tim na mama ya sonte DWP particular yantem nka biem ise mayira ise wo hwa de ni mu adansa sa omo se ho this time e wo Ghana ha menka se Kumasi na menka se Accra Ghana ha wo hwa ma dansa sa omo se ho pa the famous players Sankrofoi ena I think say Kumasi anso meyi dancer ba ko say o se o pa ba ko a me na say me fe ba ko sa na ye frɛ no ba ko o man dancer
sino ye once bisa nwum ye ginam bo my Frank ye din it and bisa nwum dem and I'm happy say me may ena edem which was a guys Ghana's entertainment prefect be shame bisa nwum so Tuesdays Thursdays 11:30 a.m. Memne den men kwa de fire ya oja sa it's from the famous players ya da se wa dwen tre ba yemfa why ya de wo besi na yakra mo me da CP Sarah Opare. I am a director. Oh, Mr. Opare, big up yourself. OPD. I am a producer. Hey, I get with Afro Aquasha wig. OPD best friend. So Nick and you a stylist na air chile. Yeah, Mr. Woods. Good morning, wisdom. Ya chiamu na Stella I will makeup department. And Shoma season 8 neighbor. Omo mu bisa questions. Sister Sunday, da ben na moba. Yeah, ko. Me no ka say takra de mon hwe any weekend we yeah. Mo beba Kumasi. Ya beba honom na afi akra twato enti atoatoa so wo beba onim nyom to 8 to 14 years na wo de no abre the guys nkwala maame me hwe ne so ama kama yepa na mo fa sister me nyum njam yen worry yeah kwan. Obi biara ntimi nsi ho kwan. What he say he would do. Adom na demonstrate my mwati. I'm the guy's queen. Meja Adiama Efia Amankwa Tisa Maklo. Dr. T. Why if pay it? I mean, to change conversation. I trust the answer. Why if what blinks a pa? Dr. T. Was you semi deka and so twas. So I'm the guy's queen. Nyamia Domwa. You be shall be sanyo mochna. Bukwada niesha. Dog. Morning. Morning, Sister Sandy B. Oh, yeah, God. Why, Medas your papa, my joy Trish. Nice one. On Taddy, come about, couldn't shame. Oh, nice. Also, see blue no, and your back. Medasipi, dog, and then we so there we are winning. Yeah, that's right. Where the links? The links, it's 3D in a semi camasano. Especially, so the ultimate combination. Frederick Opticals. Nadaroma. Yes. How much you are, Medasi? Yo, Auntie, Nanati was so a show. Nice. I want an opera coupe. I will name no. I will share what her war. Michiana, that's you. Auntie, won't console. Medasi. And fancy I had a sing. Auntie, Sister Sandy, a year dear, twasso, na ya de amount. Before then, no, in Buseba, Mr. Drowako to be dear, Mr. Obora, farmer, senior about shops, Sanoa. Ebi ewom nipadua ye koye banyina no immune system na eboye nti se ho techime bia kra no a obohu se yare bia ekowu a na no ababa abesue wo nti na ne e wo se ye hwe na ye boye immune system no ho ban no na wo hia imboost herbal mixture opo sini na duro no no a ebeboa ma hodin bia wo se wonya de bo nipadua no ho ban no wo so wonsa atumi aka Enyarwa bi to say diabetes ne ulcer ne hypertension ne body pain ne stress ne loss of appetite wenu mato Mr. Pe imboost herbal mixture ne binonom na imboost immune system no so emfama imboost herbal mixture osi opo sinino edru ebia no na mini abema fefe I'm senior man Dominic Donko and ewa no pay ya obeboa ye mpa Mr. Obi answer fidie ye chin sorry ne nkomo we so eye wodia managing partner de ma Agromonti Company Limited ewa ha Agromonti ebi ene ne dedi ka wo ti din ye pone ho kakra cho na fei ya to aye nkomo no esomidi afia amankwa tamaklo Adom kwaro pe mu ache me de na bibia boko de adumara kwa mo ho efe dodo me da se won so sa me da se pressure bia na so ade achi bia de pafoforo be hwe nti wadaroma Agromonti adwumakuo no adwumakuo be ya yo me da se me ni aba wote agrope na won se agriculture sem na yeka na Monti no brand nti Agromonti adwumakuo a Ghana adwuma enye abrofo adwuma na yebotae ne se yebeboa ekwiafo emomati kwadwuma na se yie pa abraye ne omudi nsawoso nti yen de yeboa ekwiafo in terms of consultancy extension and a supply of agro inputs ti ekwiafo how edro ene yeton na moton ti ene ekwiafo nyina yentena se yen afa ne yepese yede ehun hwekua mu no yentie Agromonti nkomoi na ebeboa yempa we decide Yes, I want to hold type of bay na mo wo na yedugu no ba ebe so. Yo, we decide that. Chese na chese oshinra. No shinra na yo ma hodo. Okay. Ye woni a ye di siesie asase so. Ene woni a se udua no ba no na enwura fu mu a. Na no so udi aso ano. Ene woni a we siesie asase no so ewie no ye fa na pre-emergence. Ansa na enwura no be second generation no beba no. Wo boy no so a ohye no. Ntimi Infuye bia ma eye we phone. Phone mo na say ne yakọ digital. No correct. Say first na nge be kura aso na ye de adro na se kan no. Before be ba kura ye wadro ye de be hye no. No correct. Say ya pa phone kura wunya. Kokọ se bi enko nkitwa na. Ya pa phone nkasa kura wunya. E na dabenda na ombedo awi. E na adọ no nso no omudo a na aba no enura na ba no topin no de se kan no bo no na topin enti we di baba ho so na enura kakra bi na wa ha enso to ya pe na afafo ni nya na se enura so wentimi an control enura wo fo mu a na che se no ba no emu oha eduonum 50% akodada okay we yield 50% exactly
I see yo nti ene ekye ne ni je ho pa se ansan ye bekwa asase ne so no ye be hye so doba ye na ba na ede ye nwura bi befum se ne apply sta enru
se ene de ne de me eduro a me be ka ho ase ye friend kasongo
mate kasongo
na kasongo no se wa hwa aboa na omo sanamane kasongo na o mika pa
ho ha
exactly ena en nro no doso but we sunso demu ne se kwan afa so ehye finance wabo awie no kwan afa so hye no ehye kosa ena eche ansana mfoye no aba na ne ho hare ninti no ena ekuafo no se we die no hare se kasongo
ti ekuafo na amadin no
yes enti enne no kasongo hu asem ena kasongo no oye total we decide said them cast ye disiesi asase ana se ebia wo fichire anwura bi abaho na wo pese wo yifri ho pavement blocks bon se nwura bi efifrim eno so odi guzu so a ebe hye ne nyina na mu mfuye na badada no de wo no ba na ba ne de ye mbo kasongo biza obo a ebe san eno no nwura bi abeka no bia obehye no
yo ntende asase pese o asase
flat
fini
so no wonu ahwe no ena obebo
okay nti eno no emfu bie mana
o ebefu se dia etie ne se odra eche kakra ebesan efu na kuafo haw ne se se no boy ya nso to ya pe na san efu nti ye haw kese me kuafo no enu sa haw no ena yede anu edro aba
okay nti we no dia eye for wo mo afa no wo mo anya asase no mpese wo mo eko dua wo no bae wo soro ho
no kre ena won so a ebia nso obi wa wo do wi a o ja asase ne to ansa na next season no wa san ado nti esa na mfuye ba so nti wo san akwa asase ne so a e wo se wo sesi asase no ansa na we dua no bae no
na se de wate no bae na wie no no nya ma bie mu no ohia kasongo we decide no de aguso
anasa asase fofo
apafo ni ho
omo ni ho na kasongo no so de awon asema e wo kasongo mu so ne se kakra bi na wo be yisu so wo hwe nia e wo manso na dodo na na uhia toa beye miensa ko enan for ekabako but kasongo de toa bako efa ekabako na mpo no enwura bebia ne tintin edu no ejina dodo na wo betwa nti se aburu kotodwe de a eno e so twa dodo bakasongo kra de se nya mburu kotodwe a anka no kra de to abako no nyame boawa ebetimi abo 1 hectare ba sabio ya na ye na ne edwa no mekuafo ye nkuafo na me so meka mo bi no ye twen ma ne buru ye kotodwe ansana nti na chese no wafa the highest concentration no eno kra no kasongo de obeyisu one bottle
okay aye and pa se wo bi busanti ahi ne benya bie na yenso yakoto de ari enjuma
kasongo de sese ne kuafo na jafa nti agriculture store bi e ben obia no se wokọ a obenya bi na mom yen agromonti no ye waswe ya obetimi kotu bi wo hokra aton ye wo techiman ye wo kaswa ye wo madina e sanso e wo mankesim nti obia o ton agriculture nro anawo ekweni a wo pe kasongo ni bi no mi ama bobo yi okwa obenya agromonti shop na obenya bi
eno ho nso na betimi anya dodo atu akoton no
okay ena ye wo agents nso a omo so distributors a omo fa bi omo so eton enti wudi ane se wakwa agriculture shop ben wo na obusa kasongo na okọ na se ha adwen dia na ne wape agromonti shop bia ben but ye ni Ghana baby ye were only 8 regions however no ye were distributors omo wo regions no across the country nti ofren a ye be directed now okay nti no mercy 0244 289 913 0244 289 913 and we are your country sales manager number and me number 0243 462023 so pebie to se opa kwankyere efa eye ade bia wo ye enya kasongo npo na ya agriculture ho nko ade a Ofremia.
And now Kameba, apart from Kasongo, no, dear, no being a more my cure for.
A draw beer, a dear quage may be an agreement will be.
Okay.
And now companies are almost a draw a year papa. I ain't be crown, your Tom. If it's a yen, you are for how and now a year your botai. It's a sign man say agreement etiquette.
Okay. Okay. Tis anytime you'll be pebin sure you be near. Na ya modo omo fanti bi mu ana
your officers are your corrounds are you collaborate with Ministry of Agric and Cocoa Health Extension for no bibia we ko bia no ye ni omo edi nsawoso if say omo de bi omo ne kuafo no na tie enti untimi nkọ abra wa ukọ je ni ahemfo no unit committee for the share omo ne agriculture for no ne anyina aka adua bom na kuafo hawa wo no omo de ato yenim e mo ayen so betimi no se je betimi nko ade a ne so bifia se se me ko bato ye se problem bi jeni for no enti me ko akotie omo akohwe nso na ye wo nura hodo na ahwe se se ne be ya sa yare no ye betimi aso na
village se mo ton ade mfaso keke mo ti problem nso amukọ hokoboa
if say ye team of agronomists
okay
I fa agriculture titiemu enti ye tikwa yo na se
wow ene se obi ade na ntoma bo mo de no ano because wo kwato ade na so wo problem a ye frem a ho no mo bra be kire ye
exactly yes outlets ni na kwa wudu ho na se ebro nipa na wo ho no ne so a your standby agronomist ye de obema no wo friend na pe go share videos na se o wo so timi to na momba ho kra na obeba
na yamra kasongo no eni sunsun aso bia after asase no ahye so no se ebedua no bai no so any effect bia
nyame sha on this question we o say agriculture no dodo na poison enti bebre no e wo sunsun aso nanso e wo se wo fa regulatory agencies no ensem EPA plant protection our Ministry of Agric se unya sa se wo fa ni nyina mu na egitu mu a omo hwe se e be nya sunsun aso kasongo de no dia awonsema wo mu ne se senia ye fite no ye fried ro no ya no micro encapsulated ye ka micro encapsulated and na say te say topaye
okay
it releases slowly na e leaves no mu a te affect only enroll na wo hye no e bia na spraying no SSS e kwa asase no mu a still residual effect no e very low nti e environmentally friendly nti ni sunsun so ne de e
okay and kasongo nso ye ma no bae bia
na me say ye bibia ubedua no bae bia no ubetimi de siesie asase no na ye fa no no bae mu
no de asase a wodi kodua bibia no kasongo timi esiesie so
asase no no bia obehye no
okay yo same your number ni bia na wasa be twato
me no man 0243462023 na efutu amede be ma menua no meja no me na no mekafo ne se abre bia obe yusu agriculture duro bia no kan kata no bambo nhihye na ewo ho no na ibi ni se obehye atare tenten a ebe bo ho ban se be ye duro ni bi enka won sa obehye gloves obehye tiki a ebe bo weni ho ban obehye che na what's your Wellington boots se be ya abra wo bo eduro no woni eduro no enya direct contact obi wo a otimika eduna no eduro no se abemu a ni nyina no mpacho wa wo ye bibia no mesrew se jai if you say ebi deduro na ye ewuduro
yes
enti se wo ambo ho ban a afi time obenya sika no na wo disika no hwe ho
era sira donko na yete no enka no ono na ye managing partner ma Agromonti Company Limited Mr. Dominic Donko akuafo nyina ye ntie ye afi ne pese ye komonso epemu nimde bia na yafrɛ wɔn da watumi aboa ye kosinsi aye krado asemidika etwasumidi afia amankwa tamaklu asemidika etwaso midi afia amankwa tamaklu
asemidika inna beka akwasi insia commander 6 karo sedi etie
ya beka chose yenko betimi aka ne sedi simi etie abra obia na enya asem over 18 years ni obia mfe nyina court da yentwere caution statement kra so da si aka asem anya ne kra abi nsi da dabi ei Say please for crowd from say SMS you can say we fa no na nya no ko bechi dem yentwe bi kura da. Over 18 years. Tia me catch say wo na apɛ e no asad na shokon. So etia na me na akwa say e na we ko gina we e na yente sem nkrofo ni bi. Ye no so microphone man na company lawyers ni asore gina na so. Ko so sha secretary defense. Ko de asem ba enye bie ne ye de no kradie nyamestro nipa hodo ene kan ya asem ye de akoduro obuo kwan so ene be kire ye nsem mu me de akwasi esia asem de kabre ena edressing but at least we kwajo for you amane ya we se ena me lawyer for akwamedi nkobo ai timne lawyer for akwamedi ye try se benya lawyer for akwa ade awa me na before that menim se wahunu so wo video na sa kram se from akwa to railway ase no se mo sa video na pato fanto why na me chawe for ade bi you see the bia me catch was a galamsey kon no ba bia ababedu no si afie ho anyim anyi na ni breso a ebe sei o my Ghana eti NDC titafo bi enya sansment di konke e de oba no mo kan se e na na akufa no power de na kai enu nti na akufa na ban ho biem no enu nti e na na do dan ko akufa do ene MPP eni power biem no eti ya munya sansem ke kana e na akufa do onom 8 years de na kan ye da bia me kato 8 years ago na wotie journalist a edi atamo 8 years ago na journalists are 18 penifo atem e wo TV ni radio so e na do omachi o e ti se ne wakoda sunya so na se bi adwenya ba otrim na abetie fia don't make you look as if say the first one tete ya kan wasem mo tie san kofre atumfo se munya wona edi atem ni yanka asema bi do ma no kwa ni mu mo antie mo adwenya so na edi atem no e na ye o man adwuma and now with the sumya so assembly adwen kakra ba mutimu a wo ba fie no it you think say ya nya ho adwuma aka sakufa no so bia nke yini fra ban so o ka sakufa no so be galamsey so ke tuni free ya tuni party fra ban so hwe rewe and then yakopan ya admu a ye train na se na yatimi aya aba kwan so mpakan railway kwana nam so hwehwi kobam no ye ka benya bia kan hwani ni padasani e de galamsey akwa akoduru hwani ni padasani e de galamsey akwa akoduru na ato our party 2 cities 20 Ghana member why you say me kan wasem and then we are finding a way to brand obi bia o ka galamsey assembly say o ye MPP are we not sick? And no be okay galamsey assembly in the eyes of an NDC or young people ni. Etimi aka wasem ye nyama nka because all part of power. This so to free Ghana. All part of power ti me aka adina e say o minus em. Obi twano nam rika from my mu. Hwe ni padasani eye. Ni akia no atumto din sase bibia nsie ye de ya no fafa e de ku galamsey na edi so nkonim. Let the reactions on the ground speak. And then when Rebecca say galamsey yan sovia wa yan pipini when Rebecca say galamsey tiate sa dabi akufa do one mo ka ade. One of the name Gina Suma, His Excellency John Dramani Mama. Ghana from pim near Gideon Muse. Obet me a boy may years a one. If he say wakon wasaba to a no man Ghana, the tree echoing enough for you now. They toss me near combat me a fast fighting galamsey. And then someone NDC in Penfobi, I can then in opposition. And my Ghana for being a Gideon or Reshamu say, yes, or calling enough form. But that is a special say who results be a tesampa abai etwana mo. Ye nyina so kasa aban ye bi. Now be on a first statement. There be am ka ye tesamo nkrofo no. Yeah, they only see evil. Ye nyina kaya no tum kan to say aban ye bi da bi. Aban ye bi. Aban gusu ye bi. But ne kan say ade no gusu e didi o man ase. And that's a fact. Oyi free monye ye, e bo ba ko nie. Afia ke Nyankopon ya no afọ man Ghana, your transportation sector no etumpon, ya for the railways no, say ya adwuma eye. This is the time ni pamboni for me she kwaye bretom, say your railways ni kwan ni be. And you think we shouldn't talk about it? Huh? And you think we shouldn't talk about it? Because no me can be office or your MPP ni. No your MPP no nya Ghana ni. O your MPP ni wonya Ghana ni. Let's stop it. Let's stop that thing. We are building a nation, not political party. You collectively. You became one woman say, Buama dear Bako, near to Sadi way I say, et you mining ya. A penny workers was and toward and no abubu anything. Officer be okay. The very day here Ghana water make catch say yet me nyan so be asole any nyina mo sampa. Ye de man na de agro. Mon fellow ya fa akoma me. Amne ni ko bi ano pay. Galamsey so mine no. Em found sika ye nya de free golden. Galamsey so mine no. Said ya kudia ebeti eni so Galamsey so mine no. Amfana seke se nkoma Kingdom Herbal Center. Da bia mka no akato se mesra wada edro de eguma hodo bebre. Ba ne papa nipa onim ahaba na ede ye edro no. So de nti amase bo na akọ school no bebre nhye da mpa ahaba edro no. O madwe nyina se wona ye ati aba no oninim de da bi. Ene ko ke university ko hwe. Sani yetete animdifo ne a doctor fo ye adwuma hospitals a wodom no. Sani tete animdifo ye nyimde e wa abayem. Mu ba ko no wura mofa. Yo da Kingdom Herbal Center no. Nimde ne suo hunu ya wo habadu yem no. Enya da ketodo wa ko no de badwa so. Na na me ko hwe na say Liberian actress bi. Na o dwanum se Africa nyina emema omo ye sweet pa wompem eye Nigeria say brati nyame Ghana for show na gua nimu ase unya New Kingdom Ginseng power capsules Adam te sasa na mekacha aban say we ke be yakwe by force o se hema Ghana ni be ma bi atobi ko gua nimu ase sa mo no Liberia ni be ka che say meme ya de pa wompem the whole Africa eye Nigeria mema abra New Kingdom Ginseng power capsules wono Meso pebi na to wate. Efanya agudie. Efanya agudie. We makato se enye ne unum ya na regina so no biada bi. We o se ni pedwem yade. O habu ni pedwem ti ama sebu tumi nyina na so se bema. Sa haw no e na New Kingdom Ginseng power capsules ekoyi free one. Ti dem biada wo ya fit. Or the Kingdom Garlic bitters, Kingdom Garlic capsules so aba. Mesro da cholesterol pa de aduru ohia no. Ko hospital ni enyi tum sampa ohododo o cholesterol kosro na hia dru adupapa ni nyina eye Kingdom Garlic bitters and a Kingdom Garlic capsules o member bi eto do bi akwa asebeka bi ato atu phone fresh 0275 804064 0275 804064 and 0302 938153 0302 938153 Kingdom or no challenger. Maybe we person be some kind statement be actually na me di akwasinsia. E bia na refia. Asemi di kanie. Ye kana sede etie. Ye di Mpensenpensenmu eto aso. Watch him akwaba emfa emra bedwam tumede so on Adom TV live on DSTV channel 280. Go TV channel 118. Multi TV they give us on this live as well. Yes, to be on our social media platforms. Search your Facebook Adom TV Extra. Adom TV extra. Oko YouTube Adom TV. Ya ja comment or share stream no. Emo bi sunya bi ehwe ba nyina kenkan e de amam. Sabeka na otwi a etwe mu komodie kese ba ko ba ye eye. Anurse for ni junior doctors a omaye adwuma na obosum yakatwia emaye. Na ohwe anurse for de na mo count e ba best abosum du 10 months. Ye omaye adwuma ye ntwe omoka. Junior doctors ni so na bi range from 10 to 14 months. Abosum du eko abosum du 9. Na say afi ba ko ni abosum mienu. Minister of Health Eshia Omo Eka no Bekambia, Deputy Minister of Finance, and so she Omo can no Bekambia. But Lucy as if said, "Nana is a phone," and you are that convinced. And then Komwa Yeba Abede Semano ka say, Kasama for the ma anese fuko ni krabata won kramantemu atenase. Sanso and Vice President Edema Junior Doctors Association of Ghana, and so be Johnny o Zoom. Orofosu as somewhere former Executive Secretary the National Labour Commission also ba Johnny o studio hanom na afi Tony Goodman kasama for the Health Minister also be Johnny on phone so na di enkomo na kwekwa na yehwe na otwe mu senior nurse for yehwe no ekfa the fire.
We are just pleading on the government to pay us. We've been working for 10 good months, no salary. Personally, my rent expired in 15th August. I've not been able to pay. My landlord is always asking, when are you paying? I'll be like, they'll pay us, please give me time. I stay at Spantine. I wake up Kolebu. I take transportation, 42 cities to work every day. How did they expect me to get that money to come to work? You go to work, doctors will write. Check patients' vitals, 15 minutes, 30 minutes. Do RBS, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You bath patients.
What's your operation? There are no operations. Last month, we had laparotomy operation. But any health worker, laparotomy micro, but because of the meanness, you can't find toilet printing. My Nancy Abahano, the pains I'm going through, me one minimum. Where your health minister, me be a chronic social, one to me and check. What bad you my dear 10 saying, yes, said a man for John on 9 years, or be John Sonia Papa Jagu. Now a cry a catastrophe head minister with me. Now the idea when you're not able to do, what's the moon share a car, then you are ready. This is a ministry of and consider Ben on the ministry, Ebekasa. A fitting apple, and your side to an amount. That be a young workman, that be a young workman. That Ben to a Muslim so one in a catcher, one general allowance. If you have 1 year and say, the young man is one as a young wife. You have 1 year and consider Ben a more chance of moving your response from one side, ya wa ujangu shuna. On to see and Sabati Sikano. Young idea, and one comes at your near mother association and the young consultation. So say young to be beyond from one man. They're not absent a better king. The Bama media and the public now away. Oh, Yancy, Makocha Mitzi, oh, Yancy, Makocha Mitzi, that's a real fatal. Yakasma, Fatal. Oh, Yakamikocha. And yeah, I can read a good to Kamikocha, mini washing sick and Makocha, mini bread sick and Makocha, mini bone shirt sick and Makocha, Ade. Money man, am I? Where do you work? Chinyani Teaching Hospital, Bono. But if I'm out in a call. No, Western Ridge in Takwa. Namakodi Bono, 8 hours distance. That means you're renting or hobby? I'm renting. I'm paying all the bills. And how much do you pay for rent? 300 a month. Wow, so how long have you been there? We've been there for 10 months now. And throughout the 10 months, nothing has come? Not even 1 city. Kobo, nothing at all. Wow. But Ministry of Health can say, a bit more every severe musica. Because, you know, I know Saka say, a bit more so our clearance now expired. Did you hear that? The clearance they are talking about is the same clearance they are using to pay those whose salaries are coming. So what do you mean by the clearance has expired? What do you mean? You are using the same clearance to pay others. So what do you mean by that? Now we can say A2 again. What do you mean by that? We are waiting for our salaries again. No assurance again. We are tired. We are tired. We are hungry. Our landlords are driving us out. We owe 10 months of electricity bill. How do we pay them? We have siblings at school. We have families. How do we help them?
They helped us through training colleges for 3 good years. After training colleges, we stayed home for 4 good years. They were supporting us. Now that we started working, that we are also supposed to help home, we are not having any money. How do we help? How do we?
I perfectly understand your situation. So what are your demands from the government?
We just want them to pay us what is due us. We've worked for it. It's not like the work we didn't do it. We did it. We are still continuously working. Just pay us. That's all we ask.
I hear you.
10 good months. We have been working for the past 10 good months. We are here for you to give us a clear timeline, and you can't give us a clear timeline. Do you want us to die before you pay us? Our colleagues, about 3 of them are dead already. There's 1 here who have undergone surgery. Myself here, I have been a victim. How many times do you expect us to survive? How do you expect us to survive? And you can't give us timeline. 10 good months, is it 2 days? How do you expect us to continue working? Yeah, Abakando, you can do something about this. 10 good months is not 2 days. How do you expect us to continue? Our landlords are chasing us. We need to pay light bill. We need to pay water bills. We have families to feed. How do you expect us to survive? And you can't give us a timeline. After the numerous encounters, the numerous petitions we have brought to your office. Abba, is that why we are all dead?
I've been a member of parliament and I'm still a member of parliament from a rural constituency. I have been a member of parliament and I'm still a member of parliament from a rural constituency. So I have constituents who are going through the same ordeal. I have family members who are going through the same ordeal. But not yourself. The truth of the matter is that we inherited 13,500 of you being recruited without any financial provision. Please listen to me carefully. Now, as I speak to you now, we have collaborated with the Ministry of Finance. And please listen carefully. When it comes to issues of salary, the Ministry of Health then collaborates with the Ministry of Finance. Now, out of the 13,500 people, more than 7,000 to 8,000 of them have been processed and they are receiving salaries.
It's not true.
Now, we have about 6,500 of you whose documentations are still being processed. What I can tell you on authority is that we appreciate the challenges you are going through, but we as a Ministry of Health will continue to work closely with the Ministry of Finance until all of you are paid. And so I have heard a lot of you screaming when.
Okay, 80. Senior now chie twemu anese for the channel echo edify. Dede boy start here ediko the Ministry of Health. Any minister kasa no mukasa yina no. Any akane nyina bom under 5 minutes. I'm waiting enya bi ahwe semno kasa Mutala Mohammed ono eye Greater Accra Regional PRO. Edma aggrieved nurses and midwives. What does Mutala bako there?
Yami Adom bra.
Yami semno kasa so enya the Vice President. You know at the Junior Doctors Association of Ghana Eko ano Dr. Malcolm Derry and so on Zoom. Sir Dr. Atirin Kampacho on YouTube bako there. So wa join here. It is America catch on. Eche, you be kwa maso na ye ne Tony Goodman so yakasama for and by the Ministry of Health so akasa sa so yehwe say Orofosu Asamoah former executive secretary at the National Labour Commission as well abeka yensa ewanum. So Mohammed shall say femfiri so. For how long na mene the health ministry no deal with about salary ya kami?
Me da wase na me san chia wa chief for ni wa hefo nyina manya bre ehwe. Minister of Health engagement any omanya from time who say your salary no a delay no up to now nyina my dimutinti mine meeting bia yakobia no meeting bi.
Okay.
And finally say the first time I share a meeting ministry no on the 29th July 2025.
Okay.
Your mother association journey me and organizing meeting no. And you give me as representative of unpaid nurses and midwives.
Okay.
And you could share Chief Director of the Ministry of Health and Human Resource Director of Ministry of Health. You could share omono. My yet in say your clearance you defy your juma abanda da ani you defy your juma no. Your clearance na then I expire.
As of July.
As of July
this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
My yet in say clearance na omo edify your juma no. 31st December and I expire.
31st December 2024
and I expire.
Okay.
Jinese say I was say omo chirokoma Minister of Finance na omo ye extension.
Okay.
The extension no e be gina so ama omo ye den. Omo de atwa eka. Na oni e di sa nkomo no. Na me find say from April eba ye hu ni say ye nkrofo ni bi e sha say omo ye den omo say kan omo akatwa.
Okay.
Eye clients ya ye say I expire no. Sa clients ya na ye di pia e bi muka. Omo ma ye tin say ye na ye man say o apply to the Ministry of Health recruitment portal na obi afa ni agency bifa Media Mental Health Authority bifa Ghana Health Service.
Okay.
Any all the teaching hospitals. So say o ma ye ase say ye agency no na anya omo ne mantem nti na ama na ba no sa.
Okay.
No sa asem no omo kan no ene ye gi hu achinyi kakra.
Okay. So fatwem as of the time I near catch him say well clearance no I expire 31st December 2024. Na master ti adwuma.
E ba cho na ebi ahase omo ye adwuma. Ba dodo ebi so hyase e ye adwuma in January.
It is as of December 2024 na ebi start ye adwuma.
Me pa cho an.
Omo nyina na catch omo so omo clearance I expire na say omo start December na no dey expire.
Nti America say ye gi hu achinyi say say o ka say ye agency na anyo omo ne mantem ti na ye clients na expire.
Mo agency be
me under Mental Health Authority.
Okay.
Me wo omo e wo confirm no chi omo share adwuma say on the 1st of December 2024 omo do be nipa be 600.
Okay.
And so ukọ confirm no chi ene a omo nsa aka omo sika ye twi omo ka omo din payroll so enu 100. Into ono na o share na adwuma say on the 1st of December 2024 no then ono so na financial clearance expire. Tine e ka say financial clearance na omo gina so say eno na expire 90 no dia bedru nei no ye gi hu achinyi. Enti no ye sere omo say financial clearance no abandada no issue financial clearance no or your budgetary allocation of 48,707,353 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
And or your budget allocation. And I'm sure say Minister of Finance biya obey financial clearance ediama say yemfa amanfo adwuma no or the sika ka ho. Minister of Finance biya no obey financial clearance on fa sika nya den enka ho. Enti no yan crofo ye adwuma bi sha ase December bi sha ase January up to now aye echo in bosome du aye nsan kan ye sika no ye sere se Minister or Minister of Health, Honorable Mita Kando, any Minister of Finance, Dr. Atoforsin Edano, or Monshena, they also mudi gu akwam ema yen saka yen sika ni manimu ya no omo because ya man for ye bre me say me free Kumase and you post me ba Accra me ntimi nkasa me ma because Accra for so hia say me be hwe omo na ma behind dan me ye dey me ye adwuma
ejize ka say mododo ye be sesen
yeah me do say yeah financial clients are release financial clients of 15,200.
Okay.
I year 2020 batch.
Okay.
Now, according to ministry ni data no, nipa omutimi access portal no, nipa 13,500.
Out of the 15,000.
Out of the 15,000.
Okay.
Nipa 13,500 etimi access portal.
Okay.
Now, out of 13,500, no mama na ama yenya ntiase say emu 7,000 and se see am no ka say omo edi o payroll so a omo saka omo sika
okay
na say omo maka 6,500 there man say me no ka say there
montibe nya ka twa bia
yen sanka bibia even one person akra yen sanka
okay eti yebesa tra na ya engage Junior Doctors Association of Ghana omo vice president Dr. Derry ewo anwane so ebiem na ye na edikobo eti how is it like 10 months without salary
bra se me ka se mi chirimu a ne se mi ya se mi di su dai etwa to ba me obi a me nsu basa me papa ka ba bi na me su ye firo me nsu bi na obi a me Kumase a ya posti me ato Accra am aba Accra behind nine am ye adwuma da bia me ye adwuma me faka mienu ne koba da bia so wo se me ko adwuma enti enye easy ye hye adwuma ase na me didi mprensa dako ba eba animu no me hwa mprensa dako no me ntimi ndi se me hwa time na ma pet time bi ni madidi na se me didi aje se ade achi ansa na ma se didi ena enya me nkrofo nyina saa na obia na mu obi wo boko ya post na to Kumase obi wo Kumase ya post na to boko obi wo boga ya de na to sunyane obi wo sunyane ya de na to boase obi wo boase ya de na to Oti region obi wo Oti region ya de na to Cape Coast okoya no ebi Oti fie no da bia obekwa ba na o maame aka abetie no abedibi ya postu akoto Central Regional woni mo bia ho nti wa na da bia se okoba na abeto adwia ni di se woni ska ene sada nje se oyeden odakom nti enye easy emae ene enkrofo ni bi wo onom so a omo edan omo han no han na bia 6 months 1 year because time I post to no oni kapra o de be den o de be han dan nti bia o twia 1 year na 6 months. They say omo landlord fogu egbu omo so landlord wo han ni dan a onye wadamfo usika o de be ma no eno na damfo ndi say o rent time so a o landlord eni uni say baby aye ntwa ameka na say mame time usika ne ba na o landlord ono e wo twa kan bia
but I am what na wa na ba do 10 months
but that's it yentna ho yemfa say who said you say me ye kushia Minister of Health on the 29th July no omo ma enya ni ntie say omo ne Minister of Finance no enya omo no matena se enti nkomo omo ni omadi no ye ntwen say omo ready media budget na after media budget no omo de ye be den ebe ka ho enti enya ntiase atwen say omo ready media budget ni nye den emie
okay
na me bra ye ready media budget wie ye twen say ebeti asem de twen say ebeti asem de ya antehwe nti efiri ho no ye koso ni ministry no enya meetings bi ebe ko bia me ko bi ye kwa asem on be kan say financial clients no mon san kan from Minister of Finance.
So at what point na mu say marketia came?
The tiani say you call the last time I call ye meeting no. As mo mo ka kire ye say omone Minister of Finance na tenase. They say asem no akodu cabinet a omo pese omo hwe na ye nurses any teachers a ye ka twia ka mu no na omo hwe na omo di hu dwuma maye ba na ye so ye hu ni say de emre no se na esi ko no omo pese omo di ye ko hwe next year enti no ye ko so ni ministry no ye ko so ni ministry ni din gitan wo se na be ya omo hu say ye asema yatini enti se enuaye be na omo so ye den e wo de maye de omo da bi omo ka kire an se ye de enya abotre ye ntwen omo gusu di hu dwuma enti ye benya anu ye afiri omo ho
eti depending on trip komo kasama for and the Greater Accra region nurses and midwives omo mu a omboafu ho eso akatua emma eti this 10 months wonne mu koma no bedin komo a how are they surviving?
Enya easy mebra bosia me amiti we bosia na maba bu okra obefre no o frɛ no onim sɛ bosia na obebontie bi kra obefre na ma de achi onfa ana obetest no onim sɛ ai message awanya yi bosia na obebo into on few enti me maame a shetu awo ofin so waton bi die ahwe me na ene na me ye adwuma metimi asan afre ne sɛ omo amesika nto adwane ni ene na ono na ahwe me ame ye adwuma no me na o sɛ minya bi na me ye den me de koma no enti bosia na ye nkrofo mugu so omo ba na bosia na obebo akosi sei ene nipa na akobo bosia wono ne ho kire no enti wanya ma ochina ebi achina echi wonya ma enti no enye easy maye ye members no stress o munamu ni depression o munamu no enya asem ketwa mebra enti ye besere se yewura ye president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ene ni ministers a any stakeholders bia omo omo hwese nurses for aye wo Ghana omo dwene ye ho enti asem wei se ne ye omo esi afa se ne omo afa galamsey a ye ka no eni bire so no ye mfa asem wei ne kan we eni bire so ye because asem wei no ade a about labor treatment a ye members ye de ye famu no enye easy. In this obisa me about sending me members your more survivor. Ye ka se ye kan ye ani bi desem.
Eti boko adwuma ye nyensunsun so bo adwuma mo yeso.
Pa me amiti me mental health nurse. Enti no mental health nurse also we are responsible for mental health being of your patients.
That's a word ye tell us here. Wo ye omo hwe nkrofo asem wa adwuma di dem kaka.
Me pa chan aminya.
Any entry aka 10 months.
Any entry aka 10 months. Enti me I was say me kwa adwuma kwohwe se obi adwen mu ho aka ana say ade bi efo obi ho adwen mu no mehwe na me ni nipa na di nkomo ana maye ade e ma nipa na ma ne ho ato no no me a me mu no ma adwen mu no ene ma nkoyi enti meye den na manya adwen mu fine e de aye adwuma enti no sometimes no send a co training into no I was say sometimes we call adwuma we do problems in aye den etufi now we are being say adwuma na me continue ko do adwuma mu a the problems ni dey ngo ho but I was say me ye den me ye ne me ye
e betimi aka we na sometimes so bad hospital na nurse for be a trade from patients ni bi nana
betimi aka say e betimi aka ho ba the thing say your members ni enu o madi nkomo atutu omofo a kire omo say ade we no ya ade a yemfa ne say a temporary issue into obia no en try ne best say okwa adwuma onyina kumam no ontimi nya adwuma no say ne say because ene ne aban de oka na abanisa ochina bi no koya ade bi na ochina bi yetwa okawi a ebi ade bi a woye no ochina no ebeche ansa na watimi ayi sunsuye na hwe eden afiri ho enti ye momodin se ye be ya adwuma no in a way a enkofa problem bi anye den emmere enti do ade ebetimi aha atimi influence obi ewo na adwuma ye mu ba ye nkrofo ne de ye to omofo a ye ne omokasa obia ko na adwuma oye ne sene obesi aye no ewo na ho odin mu
eti last week ya money Minister of Health any Deputy Minister of Finance enya enkita ho no meka se abotem kakra bi aba amama ndaso kakra ese baabi a akwakodu die denia afiri makatwia no monsa ba beka mebra meka se yebo ento yeyam sa yenti a yebo ento yeyam ne se ye question Minister of Finance and Minister of Health no ade ani e pese nko mo ka kire ne se busumi wei ana busumi wei ana dwuma se ni adi ana dwuma se ni adi ntini busumi wei obi ansa beka ni sika ana busumi wei obi ansa beka ni sika to o man ntimi ampa mu ankire ame hu se ebi abusumi wei ana busumi wei no obi ansa beka ni sika ne de ye bonto ye yam sa mebra okay Orofosu Asamoah, former executive secretary, the National Labour Commission. So, which office this year?
Yeah, April.
April.
Yeah.
Okay. So it means unless for catch a community,
Debbie, until say about it.
One to one some other.
Debbie, someone farmer.
I'm on for National Labour Commission. I'm Mohammed. One for National Labour Commission.
About your Debbie.
You see, that is. Adia ba kwa emriwum kakra menchiri mu you see se wo hwe labor law na ekuotre ene ba together ya aban ankrankre edwumayefo
okay
ena edwumayefo ankasa ene kan hu bo mu se be ya oyine ni basabasa yo like unrest no emma no ye nyina ye nye emra bi a ebe chichire yen the labor front will be quiet.
Facheme. Na mene Minister of Health customer for Tony Goodman NUSA because we other assignment we also Okotake. Tony, good morning.
Good morning.
Back on answer. Eti from next week, last week Minister any nurse fwe enya nkita odie no. Na de achi bi ufro asi and abi nam kwanso e ba besi.
But as a mention for nothing. Ministry of Health there, a lot of backlog of HR issues and human resource issues that buying for
okay.
If you know my young Kofa or my Juma, job, if you don't in 2024, no more almost service and also rotation, job, okay. Pharmacists phobia, medical officers be and a nurse phobia. Your conformity was system nima. Beno say young form about 74 health workers were in young form. This is because for over 5 years, I find that I'm for it's not ama backlog now the dorsal. New government will take you over and castle. The number of nurses no cry here for budget preparation being the whole more because of financial clearance na expire in tanka entry test to kakra. But government say these are a group of people for some time recruit Ministry of Health they are more form more continue near Jumano na more process of salary. It's about more than a process over 7,000 and above. About the started in Chiomuka. Pharmacists na house job no mo namwa almost of salary mbayano. Ye chi almost so eka. Ye wo na your medical officers be almost some issues and also ya clear if you ho. Other cadres your from support staff also ya clear sa e kanafio.
Okay.
Niaka se say no junior doctors. Anka ye clear the other ones na nka say ye clear omo no enso eho aka many o ka say that junior doctors ne dey no controller and rectifier e beti omuka net for about 6,500 3,000 they capture more payroll so I was it omuka additional 3,500 or more ye young capture however or ye post your more right HR4 no capture data for payment a huge the backlog of HR issues our health sector gradually say you be fuel so be very juma for some number of period but how I modern say be in the fuel
okay to yen share the way all this month na yen twiomuka no a kwame na mo for some engage you to ensure at least they are mentally stable madwuma mo yemu.
When I say, me call for crowd, you ensure because about 4 times.
Okay.
Me matna meet me po me team ye share 2 different occasions. Apart from the director HR, any other directors, ensure mo come matna sa meeting. A day before we go demonstration, matna meeting ye invite you to tell them the processes are here good too. And say you sure mon prempi but them say the partner there music no pay so then the can even though reasons to understand you now I'll call back to the colleagues now they feel say after I catch you on they will definitely do what they you know yeah 40 or what eka in the breast so yeah 40 but who here say yes so you have boy home now problems are you two yin no yin nephew
and I know mushia deputy minister of finance Ora Ampemiako asema no kana it looks as if say so market twa kora bitimi aye ho bibia just the next budget ye ba be kinkan yo bibi wona ministry bitimi aye to mitigate or however bitimi abo musi
for the Ministry of Health there in salary. What we do is you process our document.
Okay.
And what we do is you try to process our salary. You need finance negotiation. Ebia you see ebia whatever you say no moment me dey no etuaka later no more dey no amaye. Enti sa na basis say Russia 7,000 it was concession I call agreement and no pharmacists and other ones and say the finance ministry will look at our budget.
Okay.
Ministry of Health we've allocated so much. But we will go and say okay, can we do it like this?
Okay.
Because you feel our staff must be motivated to work. I remember the last meeting
then it means say also mo akosua ya la sulala kopim se finance ministry ebetimi awe ni bibia se na say tweboka
menia sana akobano enye boapayo but ye for mo last osha or financial clearance na I can say by September na anka o say for munyina na ye dey about to pay you so but anko pasa yan 4 months to pay you so I can have a financial clearance expire which means there is no financial provision for yemi anomo no problem about ye last year na buy but won't make us because problem about no
the ministry no and I say my post to be on your page the Minister of Health Asia World Bank and Penny for come back so to me my healthcare are improving. You take into consideration the impact yes delayed salaries on the nurses need doctors so
for in the Ministry of Health there you know our indicators no motivated staff na yenya good results.
Sure.
Only motivated staff, whatever you have put in place, no, na one can achieve it. And yeah, not there, yenyanka, ya form, etiomuka, and I etia wemuka, as a fadu na. That is our hope and wish. But Osha, or mind the budget in and me allow it, sir, over 74,000.
Yeah.
Every year, and Nkawkaw say kakra na year form. But okay, na ebeboboso sana na edo hawaba. Yenim say omaye demotivated no. It doesn't augur well for the sector. But with the other two no. What is important, lay a good will na minister no of health ede juma gradually if you are gradually no. And no na ye feel say encourage.
Okay. Tony, just what I can remember about champion na ya ba betwa so Tony good morning customer for the Ministry of Health and I'm saying I mean na ho mmra ne betwa ekomodo so ese esa ba kwa ba biem efamra betwa jumede so nkomo ya di nurse for ne junior doctors akatwa akem between 10 to 14 months and one seminar ye kai so let's go back to Tony good I don't know if so no say ke bedru.
No, say na me say we have the law. Okay. Law no provide say ufo bi adwuma whether it's government or private.
Okay.
Woman nipa appointment letter.
Okay.
Or a contract of employment.
Sure.
Now in the contract of employment now the amano no. Imu no echre nyema ese obi aye.
Okay.
Wo mafa wa adwuma wo be adwuma no pa. Wo be pon nwumre. Oni ameche no. Sure. Wo be ko leave. Bosomi so metua wo sei right ene ne ekeka ho enti wa ba adwuma mu no say fa wa ba adwuma so you have discharged your part of the contract and I'm
sure
as an employee the next thing is employer and then necessary one ono so bosomi so so tua oka so provide you tools how the be adwuma so make sure say baby a wo ye adwuma no you are safe ene ne ekeka ho I'm sure say nurses and say doctors and now will be even in the private sector. No be a yejuma bosumi so wentua ne ka bosun so wentua ne ka no ba. Fan send we fa wejuma mu. E na bosumi wa ma ejuma. Anke be wode.
E be punish you.
Incident na oba ejuma dia media nsese mitua oka. Oni amechen.
Okay.
I heard Tony Goodman talking about say na binder da na clearance. Once Ghana ha the minimum say unya financial clearance untimi fa nipa.
Okay. Eya aban adwum.
Financial clearance ne kire say aban ya kire say nipa me form no sika wo hwa ye di beti omka.
Okay.
So before these nurses and doctors were engaged no, it means like omunya financial clearance as a ministry. It is as sika na aban ne ka say sika wo ho enti yemfa some nipa nurses for ombrosa omdoso. Ni e fa bi because some kire say sika wo ho nipa we na be so mu enti na ye form. Eti denti na sika wo ho na mwafa nipa na muntu omka. Any case so na me chese omo na yentua omka yi. Momo mu bi nkom station na for 10 days onko adwuma. Ye beka say you have vacated your ye be yi wadi. Eti if they have performed their part of the contract and you see BBS and Shaban say chinchina for nipa 2000 but you see that is what politicians say. Recently, minister saw a press conference. And we say, we have taken 13,000 nurses, we have taken this, we have taken that. And good. Eka say, mafa. Nka chichidie ne fa bomo for first. Eka say, ye fa nipa yenti omuka. Kame no ki akodo afu afa nipa be 100,000. Edi aduane beba. After all, fa nipa ntu aka. Ni nyanzo be kwa kudina be bia ka say, mafa we ni abo abaso. Anambwa. You see, that is the law. You have a contract with them.
So this issue about say yama financial clearance September, but it do December. You are utilizing in September, you know.
Don't let us even go down, sir. Now, nurse for ni Ghana for ni na nurse for nurse for doctor for ni obi a ye be fa with me no. So contract of employment nature say bosom ye betu aka. Na bosom so na say yintu aka.
Okay.
You go to the commission on your metron.
Okay.
To report on your petition commission. Then the commission will get into it. Before then, you write to your employers. And for one no okay. And then you ask them, write to your employers. Now I attach a copy of your contract of employment. Say by virtue of this contract, no, I'm supposed to be paid. So if they don't respond, and your commission, you can even go to court. I'm sure say nurses they have this and say this is a contract and there's a breach of contract on the part of the government or the part of your employer. Sure. But you know instead of pursuing at the commission or in the court, no, they are called teacher placards. You minister no abekasa no akwakoda. You are not holding the politicians accountable. Now, minister any Tony Woodman ne omo mukasa ni nyina. Aban by how many months ni?
Say 10th month anyway.
10th month ni. Omo nyaketua. Onu minister na ya man car free. Okay. Ya man efie free. Or watchman or security or house help or maid or usher. Every minister has about 23 people serving him. 23? Yes. Put them together. Who are usher? Hey. Every minister? They say who put in the staff together or about 23 people. I mean, minister who police for fear. Yeah. Police for me, you know, they won't fear. 8 hours be almost a son. 24 hours, police for him. Yes, 6. Yeah. Or Bakua, baby, or Budineti. Or 7. 7. Security. Yes. And son, a baby, a police for move your class watchman sang or kitchen staff or Muyane Biani. Unumza. Yeah. Or secretary or officer. If you put them together. Now, about 9 months, what in your man? But see, what we in free no. Usan jacket. No way. Who security? Who be on where animal? Or not 10 months in Chianica. And you come and tell them, say, we buy and I see a friend BB and these are paying a mapping edition that is why you are not being paid. Pin or computer so. Controller or more staff. I've never heard say controller is short of staff. And you want to be generating pins? I don't know what type of pins. But whether they have to the contract now ne my any say minya adwuma bosome so a ubetua me say eti bosome aso wentua you are in breach and then you see that sometimes I blame the unions nurses and midwifery union I'm sorry someone but go must them that then what are the unions doing? They are paying union dues yet ni sika na ba Bosumi we nyina ya betiti ni dues in everything. What are they using the dues for? What the commissioner or holiday adwuma na modi akomo adwuma. You see Ghana we pay people not to work. Your commission ye tuomka. Judges courts ye tuomka. Go to the court. Sue the government said they are in breach. Of course they are in breach. Let this thing eya obi say only aban twema nso a odi for odi ma odi ekọ na judge no emma judgment say they are in breach go into execution say when you a judgment and a bailiff and the red a yako so minister can one so ultimately to can na atwan kosu aka next time politicians so now utie the Tony Goodman e kan dia from a nettle time be ready budget e do mo e be hye no ministry ntimi nya hwe well sana waka ebia these people they are ready to wait till next year. But we are assuming say they decide to wait. Maybe they beat me at them. But imagine say doctor original theater. Na yentia ne kana na ni subiri no wetware. Ana nurse ni a o se a yentia nika. Nti meye adwuma na sen amafo bi na Ridge Hospital e na omo koye e na nurse ni say ni niam. Did you investigate whether the nurse ni yentia nika na yentia nika? And all will be a last will be a Ridge Hospital is the worst hospital. And a nurse one who pursue house your monko and have a cockra no major no more. If you have not been paid an empty sack, but I hear him would now is your Bible class say from pine. And your Bible gaza from pine. And or say, so for be a drum, a drum or your mouth. Now went to your car, a bonnet. Sure. I know what you're saying. And not law, no, so okay. I think, say, I bind there also near my Biblia, which is true, of course, but I think, say, to hold a medical profession, 7 person for 10 months, I won't I think, say, you cannot justify it in any way, say, and now you inherited this thing and almost does na 13.
But so by na or more clearance I expire. It's a fin or circle renegotiating with different figures.
Clearance much less say. Sikawo inti faum. Anamiwa.
Yeah.
So I expire I didn't know form.
Yes, I expire na kedi kwa say o form kura.
Ah. O fa ne dia na chisi scan wo. Oh, there's the finance minister has cleared so sikawo inti yemfa we no. Any form. Inti dem you. Expire that be.
Also 31st December.
31st December.
Yeah, 2024. And I expire.
That be na e san year budget.
And I'm so more engaged be in January.
On buy on my budget and any budget.
On my budget, yeah.
It is a bakuno MPP budget no year na expire. And a momo buy na my year. Why have they not been paid? Are you telling me since the finance minister read the new budget under the NDC budget they have not implemented any of them? They are paying contractors. They are paying other people. I didn't know we no the idea. Last year expired. Yes, okay, last budget and the MPP expired. Mobile one and they are implementing. And you know, Masaman Rudy, or me year did they work soon. You entire contractor know how many million?
About $70 million.
In our starting, and I'm
yeah.
Because people are making noise in a driver's sequence. It's your buy no more budget no more year. Basi and now no say they haven't implemented any of them. Why is it that the nurses must suffer? Why is it that doctors must suffer?
So near 20 from now until say a bit me free by be a bad now by because me yes can be the HM Canadian. Until the next budget year or say Mosari Mobusa.
Menya meda say meda your labor expert so I say yeah mother union AG enemy my ministry no ultimatum.
Okay.
3 weeks say after 3 weeks you know they person ehun say ministry no aye bibi afa yakatwa no ho.
Okay.
Enti no ye mpese ye be free ye unions na chi AG enemy any UPNMG ye be free o machi aye bibia. Enti no ye train after 3 weeks you know after 3 weeks you know a collection of unpaid nurses and midwives Ghana and UPNMG ne JNME ye be collaborate na she bia mo be ka se ye mfa nto akwan mu no ye be di so sene se.
Okay, to mama the next 3 weeks I started about
a chassis from Dana ye demonstration.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so what Labor Commission pay?
Yeah.
Unpaid salary.
Yeah.
You better to me dealing with as a nation because I'm saying it looks as a year a banyum kwana. Sometimes the private sector so it's a similar situation.
So as a me fear say American. The labor law was made by the tripartite and the tenancy.
Okay.
That is the labor unions, no, government and the private sector.
Okay.
So it applies to the three. Only I mention. Intenya ban nyuma ko aha Adom FM.
Yeah.
So we adwuma wa ha na busumi wu a esese etua oka. Said ye busumi wa amba adwuma ye be yi wadi no. Sa na wo be adwuma esese etua oka. It's simple. I'm not saying say aban ko na e at fault. Anybody who does not respect the labor law is at fault. And there are avenues that the commission is there as well as the courts. Oko courts are your high court, labor division.
Okay.
You are at labor 1, labor 2. And apart from that, Oko general jurisdiction near Adabe, they will still hear you and implement it because it's contractual. We are in a contract of employment. Now our family na unti amka. And I didn't nyake to yankwa. Assuming say I have machines ewa han.
Yeah.
Nti more temperature bia say munya because machines near hot. It is a mobile na say air condition near adwuma na heshi na is likely to affect your health. Now report to my employers. Na so omonya. You can take action. As a seka befa o fie car ni ma nti why late. Ubi do hanoma is why late nti you ready. Now Womra, Omo Ankasa, they did not explain or call you to tell you, say, yeah, they are in breach. Only you look at your contract of employment and go by it. But it's like you know, maybe an edumani won't know. You find it so, it's your baby, you are the old cocaine, maybe you will be an. But I mean, you see, and no, not yeah, private working, you JJ and Crawford. Okay. Only I'm getting. But you know, say most people don't know the law. Okay. But if you don't know the law, some of us are available. There are several institutions which are ready to help for free.
Okay. So in this situation, aban betimi aginemu de amo for loan. For them. Say omo kwa kopebosia na ebi aban aginemu de amo so okay. Ebi a obi a banks a obi a no. Aban guarantee the amount say yema mo loan.
No. Eti eba na nipa na woni sika. The old growing.
No, because
yes, we do if you are given as a boy for the only pay sika do only onya. What's it called bank?
No, but the situation here say near Tony. So some transfer from another maybe.
And you see the danger that you one thing they forget is now over no sika na the man. Any debate. But if you go to court, or the commission near mouth judgment, okay, they will pay you with interest.
Oh, okay.
Say no. Next year, seek more you mubuso mi aketua near calculate to the 10 cedis a month. You into aka 1 year 120 cedis near. When you go to court, the court will order say you into our aketua near them. Amount. They say akamu achentino. They will go, the court will order interest. Okay. And apart from interest, they will give you cost. O lawyer sika na aban beka so mutu amount.
Ejenye no chena ke be the better say maybe aban betime di akaginemu di amount na omo various banks amount bosia to cater
asem na me kan em so antiase.
Matu aso aban
o sika bank. Na o koji sika o bank.
Oh, but this time it's coming with government guarantee.
And then aban koje bisia no fenti o mkai. Aban nankasa guarantee ke siepe wo wiase aban anamebua eti na esi government sovereign guarantee because aban there we dey oba betua it is me koji bisia na tua ma me guarantee
and koji bisia fa betua but happy birthday come for Miss Gladys Boachi ya home accounts department Mpensenpensenmu Senior High School ya odunka on a final birthday way every Richard Tachi Mensa so wish you all the best ya Michelle. Okay.
Kwabreji Japan.
Oh, okay.
The future president of the Republic of Ghana.
That's it. We really are going to see Yakubu Adbo Trapa. You may say, yes, Yakra.